Okay, this is probably going to be my shortest commentary yet, but this is going to be fun for me. Okay, so a bit of context. So I'm part of the Corporation of Art and the Nitpickers, a commentary group, also known as CAN. So, recently we made a video on Awesomeness 44, and to put it bluntly, it sucked. It sucked worse than an upgraded vacuum cleaner. Then here come these two weebs who make a video on it, and I have a few issues. Now, two things. One, most of the points are actually good in the video, so there will be lots of skipping. Two, I'm using this video as an avatar test. I'm keeping these three on screen as permanent ones, but we're going through multiple candidates per interjection. So, without ado, let the chaos commence.
It's no use! It's no use! It's no use!
Come on, you guys. The Pokemon League is literally right here. How slow are you? Supersonic Boy, move faster. Keep running.
Jonah, you have to give me 40 bucks for using my catchphrase!
Copyright laws don't work for commentators. Try again. Anyway, we should be here by now.
Man, I feel so unprepared for this. I honestly hope teaching my Lincoln Cattle was worth those 4 freaking weeks.
You sure you guys ready for this level of battling? Rumor has it that the league is going to be intense this year. Well, anyway, Warren, Lunatic, hurry up, we're going to leave your asses!
Hey, Lunatic, think you can keep up with me?
Do you even need to ask?
Sorry to cut your weeb garbage short, but we're here.
Finally, can't wait to tear this league apart. Though, the big question is, what type of battles do you think we're going to be doing this year? Double? Triple? Maybe rotation?
Wait, there's a conveniently placed sign here. Let me take a look. Okay, dear Challenger, the Pokemon League's battle system has been changed. Instead of Pokemon, challengers must take on 4 commentaries before going on to face the champion. Oh, and the entry fee is $7.
Can I just put this little rant in here? You guys are got to be freaking kidding me with this. What I mean is that none of you know your shit when it comes to the freaking Pokemon League. Both games and anime just show a single person going to the league by themselves, and the battles in there are all fucking single battles.
Oh boy, multiple problems here. Okay, first, Becca. Learn to speed up the footage. It drags on for over a minute before you can even make your point. Second, you are making a mountain out of a molehill. It's a commentary intro. Doesn't have to be 100% faithful to the source it is parodying. And while I'm at it...
No doubles, triples, rotations...
Becca, let me say what I said in the original video. The rules of the Pokemon League were changed, and instead of Pokemon battles, we're doing commentaries instead. Get that? They were changed, meaning that we could do whatever the heck we wanted to because anarchy, am I right? Adding on to that, one of us said, what kind of battle do you think we're doing this year? Meaning the league in our intro is different from the ones in the game and anime. So really, Becca, you pointing that out is kind of pointless. Now I'm skipping the rest of this point because really all I would be doing is repeating myself. And nobody likes repetition.
It's no use! It's no use! It's no use!
Well, since we're done with that little rant, I'd like to add in, a little complaint or two about the skit.
Oh my gosh, Kurome, are you sick or something? Do you need to be sent to a doctor? Well, actually, you're a fussy weeb. That's kinda mandatory. But in all seriousness, Becca, since I know you're the one who edited this, learn the freaking audio balance. Kurome already speaks slow enough as it is, and having this loud background music just ends up drowning him more than a large person in a swimming pool. Yeah, I have issues.
Your line delivery is flat, boring, and unemotional.
Okay, maybe this is just a me thing, but this always seems to bug me. When I'm talking about the lack of elaboration when it comes to points about acting, specifically when you say that the voices are boring. You could have just easily gone into more detail for how it was boring. Are we speaking too low, too high, you did not match the situation? You kind of go into a little bit of detail, but it just doesn't feel like enough. Just saying it's boring, which is opinionated by the way, isn't really enough to help your targets improve.
Also, in what way does Pokemon have to do with any of the following videos you're going to cover? Or at least given this some benefit of the doubt if this was related to Pokemon, but apart from Discount's new name, I found no relevance, at all.
So let me get this straight. Because the topic isn't relating to Pokemon, it means that we can't have a Pokemon-related intro skit. That's just dumb logic, especially since there was a reason behind it. We covered 3 videos of Halo fans. Since it was a triple feature, using a Pokemon League was a way to use a system of sub-league continuous battles to make a continuous commentary challenge. Also, this just came to me. Kurome, the intro skit we made when we collabed. It wasn't related to Pokemon, was it? Well shoot, I guess that means our intro skit was garbage too. And yeah, I know the video was disowned, but either way, it still applies.
It's no use! It's no use! It's no use!
Why? Why do I say anything? Why do I do anything?
Oh my god, this intro sucks so bad I can't stand it. I mean, normally I'm not the type of person to deal with intros, but Due to how badly this one is, I have to make an exception.
How ironic considering how shit your intro was.
But, Becca, hypocrisy doesn't make them wrong.
And Kurome, you're correct. Hypocrisy doesn't make us wrong. Here, have a cookie. And Becca, I would actually agree if you and Kurome had actually, shown our intro card. Without that context, we really don't know why it was bad, and it comes off as more of a pot shot than anything else. What makes this actually upsetting is that there were problems with said intro that you could have caught out, especially regarding the syncing of the avatar pics showing up.
It's no use! It's no use! It's no use!
On that note, can I bring up the lack of variety? Throughout said intro, all we see is footage of Captain Falcon in the story mode of Super Smash Bros. Brawl. And that's it. Just that and a color change. It's simply laziness.
Hey Jonah, at least it's not random pics or videos.
Several things. First of all, he really didn't need to add much more footage than that, given how short the intro actually was, and lack of variety? You guys had a reel of still images for your intro.
But Kurome, hypocrisy doesn't make them wrong.
I know this is a joke, but gosh dang it, Becca, stop trying to steal my points. I am an imaginary lawyer. I know all about the art of suing people.
It's no use! It's no use! It's no use!
To help him out in the past, since they did see potential in him to be a good commentator. Hell, he could have been just as good as Theological Reaper or Ryan Mills, but that didn't.
Another point where she—
Oh, so nice job right there, editing right there, mate. You totally didn't cut off in mid-sentence, and by the way, you did. You cut off in mid-sentence, so GG, willing to edit.
I find it quite ironic how you cut Discount off to make your point about him cutting Chirp off. Yeah, I know the hypocrisy card is dead and shit, but look, calling his editing abilities out while doing the exact same thing not too long after makes you look really, really bad. Also, what is this? Like, really, dude? Did you have to go out of your way and call Discount a bad editor and just leave that right in there?
Haven't you all heard? A letter doesn't exist anymore. There's no you.
TP called. He said, and I quote, "Use my catchphrase again, I'ma shank you." End quote.
Also, if I may add, you guys are really making a mountain out of a molehill at this point. Yes, he cut off Pokefan when he started, but unlike what Pokefan did, HaloFan cut right back to where he stopped the video. So really, he wasn't cutting anything off.
That really isn't debunking anything. Well, yeah, what you're saying is true, and Halo did cut right back to Discount. He could have let him finish. He cut him off mid-sentence, which is rude. Also, this running gag of hypocrisy doesn't make you wrong, but it actually bites you here. Because even if HaloFan's case of doing it wasn't as bad as Discount, he still cut him off halfway. And Lunatic was just pointing out the hypocrisy, nothing about saying that it was worse than Discount doing it. So really, they defend HaloFan's hypocrisy. I'd also like to point out that you two didn't bother to back up your claim of HaloFan cutting back to where Discount left off, making it seem pretty sketchy on your end.
It's no use! It's no use! It's no use!
Stutters in videos? How many uses does that hypocrisy card have left again?
None. Wait, actually we had to put out a loan on that joke. We're going into debt, Kurome.
Okay, I left this point out for now since it's most relevant, but your acting isn't that great either, Becca. I mean, think about the situation. You say you're going into debt, which is a big issue in the real world. I know, it's a joke and all. If you're going into debt, at least I sound worried about it rather than speak like a normal everyday person would. It's like if somebody told me this: "Jonah, I'm sorry to say, but you haven't passed high school." And I responded with like this: "Wow, I can't believe it. This can't be happening." In other words, get good, you scrubs.
Hey, Crimson, buddy. You guys love your hypotheticals. Let's imagine one right now. What if HaloFan's stuttering is so bad or so close together that editing them out would butcher the audio to the point of not being able to be understood? Not every single person with a speech impediment could just magically edit their audio to remove said impediment.
Woo-wee! I just love the condescending attitude you're having towards Discount. I know you were trying to show us how you were playing around with Discount, but judging by your tone and delivery, it feels like you were making fun of Discount. Your acting sucks. Get good.
Oh, and you guys are perfect angels when it comes to this. Yeah, saying his acting sucks, or in the beginning saying he's really bad, and add this, he's worse than crap. No, my hearing must be off, huh? I must be freaking deaf.
Baka. Sorry, the fact that nobody's made that joke astounds me. But what happened to the hypocrisy card being on the last use a second ago? If you're going to make a joke, actually stand by it. Also, this point feels kinda jarring, especially since you didn't decide to actually show the point that Sonic was trying to debunk. Actually, there's a problem with some of the points in this video, including the next one. Context is just kinda gone. Kinda like America's dignity right now. Also, one more point to add on to that. Kurome, your point of what if the stories were too close together that editing out would be hard to understand. That debunks nothing. Not only does it not mean the problem suddenly goes away, but Halo fans could simply do retakes.
It's no use! It's no use! It's no use!
Slight nitpick, but context? Who is this Jonah Smith? What video of his are you covering? We need some information. Come on, man, this is Commentating 101. The sequel to Wizard 101 and Pirate 101. Buy it for free, because you really need it.
Well, I mean, he's only one guy, Jonah. Sorry we don't have 3 other guys with him to give out the rest of the details, like your content, sub count, and taste of coffee bars. This is truly a tragedy.
Kurome, will you have a point that we could have brought all of this stuff up ourselves? It still falls into Halo fans present the material he's covering, or else the audience would remain in the dark. Blinded, without a single sight to behold, lost to the world around them. Black. Like colored people. Okay, so the rest of the points are pretty solid. So I'll just move on to my final thoughts and my final avatar. Okay, so this commentary. Well, definitely wasn't bad, it just felt very, very mediocre. Certain parts such as the intro skit you took too seriously. Sometimes you simply didn't debunk all points. And I do find it odd that the last section was skipped completely, but what you gonna do? And I've got a bit of criticism toward Becca in particular. I would just like to say that this video's presentation was terrible. This can be seen through the bored voice acting from both you and Kurome, except for in the outro skit, the bad audio ducting, and something I didn't point out until now, the lack of avatar pictures. I'm talking specifically about you, Becca. You can only see the same few images so many times before you get bored. Anyways, this is Jonah Smith, and remember, reflect. Oh yeah, and leave comments about the avatars below too if you want.